Yo, welcome to the first episode of M2M Mundial. I'm a physio who at 37 thinks that he can outscore a 22-year-old, and some days I do. Then spend Mondays foam rolling my own calf.
And I'm a licensed coach who's still trying to make overlapping runs like it's 2015. Hamstrings are at full prowess at 39, but the heart screams Hala Madrid. Lifelong Madrista here. We both play competitive football, we both geek out on tactics, and we both believe India has a genuine window to become something big.
This podcast is global football knowledge meets Indian reality. No sugarcoating, no empty hype. Just systems, science and culture, and how we build to a 2034 World Cup qualification, 2042 World Cup knockout stage, and sustained 20 FIFA ranking from there on.
So welcome to the show, M2M Mundial,
M2M!
Alright. Finally we did it, bro. Finally we did the M2M thing, bro.
But two had to come together, but something or the other.
It came.
ठीक है. Let's go. Second straight ball.
Alright.
Start.
The football we drool over. So, Jitin, straight ball. What team makes you sit forward like a kid?
For me, it's peak Barcelona 2018, 2008 to 2012, and Argentina 2018 to 22. Pep's and Scaloni's era. For me, that one-touch passing, the triangles everywhere, opponents chasing, it was like opponents chasing goals. These kind of game makes me happy for sure, but cry with a kind of beauty ingrained in the game.
Some super teams you said over there. On the same page, even I like intelligent possession, where we kind of control the tempo, wear down the opponent teams. And as a Madrid fan, I love how we can blend it. We can play the possession style of Carlo Ancelotti or Zidane, but also we can have counter-attacks under Jose Mourinho. So that is the kind of football I really like, where winning mentality is first, but the beauty is the cherry on top.
So what I can understand, it's not just aesthetic joy, it's also brutal effectiveness.
Correct. Like playing at our age, we are basically coaching what we wish our bodies could still do without crying. So possession controls emotion, energy, scoreboard.
And lesser chaos is fewer injuries, and my physio brain loves that.
Definitely. Playing at our age, you're basically coaching what we wish our bodies could still do without crying.
Guilty as charged. I am in pains after a few brutal games. But today sports medicine has advanced. It's advanced so much so that we have Messi and Ronaldo playing at their late fag-ends of 30s, right? And they're playing in the World Cup. And we've got many other such examples. We've got Lewandowski playing at a top level at this age. Right?
Edin Dzeko playing
Edin Dzeko
at the World Cup.
We have Nagatomo coming back, right?
For Japan.
Japan. So yeah, things are improving in terms of sports medicine. So, but to ask you, would you say that your playing experience shapes the way that you teach, and more than the licensed courses that you've done?
I mean, 100% like books are theory, but getting kicked around for real teaches you football. And also the playing experience can give you good insights of the game, and you understand that how to feel the game and how to play the certain way. So definitely that has a big effect on the coaching part.
So a quick one, when you're saying that, would you say that how do you feel when in an Indian team someone goes in a 0-0 for a long ball? So does your heart die a little bit?
I mean, we call it like dada maar diya, just long ball, hit it, launching it aimlessly, 100%. Like there's so many options to play. We still can't see those options. We are still doing the old way, but I think that's all fixable, and that's why we are here.
So coming to the topic of national styles, they're not random. So let's discuss regarding certain national styles. Like, let me start with England, the birthplace of football. They invented it in around the 1860s, right? Not exactly beautiful, and that goes a lot to do with the climate, right? It's cold, it's rainy, it's wet. So the pitches are going to be heavy. They're going to play long balls, right? So the play is very direct. And the kind of physique that they have, they are meat eaters, right? And they're physical. They're all workers, laborers.
Yeah.
So there's going to be a lot of shoulder barges, as you said, right?
Yeah.
And set piece heaven. And that's
Arsenal, like you just keep hitting the ball inside.
That is the English DNA.
For
Do
sure.
you have any other examples of?
I mean, my personal experiences in Spain, I saw that there was a lot of heat and the festival of siesta and fiesta going on everywhere. And what I also saw was that they had a lot of futsal courts everywhere. So The players I saw with the smaller builds like David Villa and Butrugano, I was like, whoa, these guys are like our age. How are they playing so beautiful? So the idea is like they understood they need to be smarter and they try to play this patient possession football, which is really catchy on the eye.
Coming to Brazil, another team that again emotes the same kind of culture that they have on the pitch.
Yeah.
It's all about carnival culture, where football isn't just coached; it's lived. From birth, football is basically everywhere: beach, streets, favelas, the backyards. Always a ball, always there's a game that's happening. So that has led to their game also having a lot of flair. We have the samba, we have the yoga bonito style of football, right?
Yeah.
Where there's a lot of flair in the sport, and there's a lot of dance, enthusiasm, and the moves that you associate with the Brazilian is things like elastico.
Yeah. It's almost like they're dancing on the pitch and they're having fun and they play with such a joy
on their face.
Like
So what
they can do the Rabona,
no look pass.
no
This
look
all
pass.
coming from the Brazilians.
Exactly, for sure. Like you can see the magic happening into the field, and I would say that what you bought a country is like with so much fun. But I would talk about a country which is completely opposite.
They
like
are fun.
They are, maybe you think of a German guy. Don't you think of a cold, steel-hearted person, systematic person?
Yeah.
But that's what they are. Like it's all about order and efficiency in Germany, and the tactical discipline they show with ruthless organization. That is the perfect blend. And for me, the Germans are like these pressing machines. You look at these Bayern teams, you look at these German teams. The way they press is insane, man. And the best part about the German team is the collective national team spirit. It's always pride. It's always pride. So that's what I really like about Germany.
So from this discussion itself, we clearly have an idea that the biology, the culture, and the climate plays a role in the national styles.
Yeah.
It's not random.
Yeah, it has a big role.
Style is equal to people plus place plus history. What should Indian football taste like? Spicy, chaotic, patient?
Let me think of some Indian food. Butter chicken passing.
And why is that? What do you mean?
Because it's rich, it's layered, and everyone gets a piece.
Okay, can you elaborate?
So seriously, I would say like we need the technical kids in the streets from like we mentioned Brazil, and maybe the endurance monsters from the hill. Like the VO2 is like maximum, and they can like do more endurance. And then the powerhouses from Punjab and Kashmir, like guys like Jingin, brave enough going for those headers.
So flair, street flair from Brazil, like Brazil, we have the Bengal, right?
Yeah.
And we have the Northeast monsters or the Uttarakhand players. The Kashmiris also at the high altitude.
Exactly.
Then we have fit Rajasthanis and you can say Punjabis and Haryanvis.
And the English players, like you said, like who can do the set piece heaven with the powerhouses.
Right. And then tactical brains like the Keralites and the Goans.
Yeah, if we mix it all up with intelligent possession and clever transitions, it just feels like home.
So debate, would you say that we should copy Spain, Germany?
Copy them without their ecosystem is like disaster. So imagine we go to a barat and we dancing on K-pop. It's like wrong rhythm, wrong bodies.
So, or force it anyway. Like we can say let's build discipline first and then let's go for the style.
It's a big risk, Jitin, because we bake a natural talent and build confidence. We have seen it all happen before. Let's try to make something on our own. We have all the masala, the recipe. We just need to make our own coaching philosophy.
Syed Abdul Rahim, the uncle we forgot. Let's discuss about it.
Time to talk legend. Syed Abdul Rahim Saab, the architect of modern Indian football. Coached India from 1950 to 1960.
Wait. Let me give the highlights to you of his era. Yeah, golden era included 1951 Asian Games Gold. Yeah, that was the inaugural edition in New Delhi. Then we had 1956 Melbourne Olympics. We were in the semi-finals in Olympics.
When was the last time we were in Olympics?
And first Asian team ever this was to do that. And 1962 Asian Games, we were gold medalists in Jakarta. We beat South Korea, and there were 1 lakh people watching that game. So
beating Heung-min Son.
Yeah.
Imagine.
I mean, we were called the Brazil of Asia. And in fact, there's a story that even Brazil were taking tactics from what Syed Abdul Rahim
the 4-2-4 where they wanted to play with different styles.
Exactly.
Wow.
Can you talk a little bit about his philosophy though?
The philosophy of Abdul Rahim Bhai was amazing. He was trying to make skillful passing moves with intelligent off the ball movements, one touch play, weak foot play. He's working a lot on the discipline, and for him it was all about individuals more than the team.
Right.
So having all those components together with the best scouting which he did.
Sorry, team more than the individual, you mean?
Yeah, the players were always talking, playing for the team.
Right,
it
right.
was not about the individual starts.
I understand.
And he was the first guy to start scouting in different regions. So I think that was an amazing.
Scouting was the thing then, because I remember Bengali players were getting the
and
priorities.
Hyderabadi players. So he
Right.
went out to different parts and found
Right.
players. So I think that was really amazing and very innovative for Asia at that time.
And he built Asian dominance with hardly any resources, right?
Yeah,
He was
I
a
mean,
teacher-
he was
teacher
just
by trade
teacher by
and-
trade. Yeah, I
a
mean,
genius
imagine
by soul.
what a guy. But why did it all fade? Like, what happened?
Is greater than imitation, the brutal truth. Fine, imitating Europe without their infrastructure, I think it would be a failure comedy.
Yeah, I mean, it'll be disaster if you play like Tiki Taka style without the grounds, and the tactical elements need to be taught at an early age in India.
How early?
By the age of 6, we should start introducing these aspects.
So worst thing I've seen that coaches forcing possession on a player that build like tractors. So result, what's going to happen? You're going to concede a lot of goals, and sometimes the kids even end up losing the love for the sport.
Yeah, and then the identity for us has to come from within, from our bodies, from an environment which is a very chaos turned creative environment which we have in India. And Rahim proved it was possible, right?
So we don't need to become Spain or Barcelona. So we need to remember who we were and evolve on it. That's what you mean.
Yeah, we make our own style, but maybe we can add a little bit of Real Madrid winning edge to it and adaptability when it counts, because winning ugly is still winning.